back, and it's obviously another day now. It's nearly a week ago. I think the last clip that you would have seen was the tank was lacquered, and I think the next stage of that was maybe putting demasking it. I can't remember. Anyway, since the tank, since that was filmed, I have added some extras into the tank because it just looked a little bit, not plain, but it needed something else. So I've been doing that in the evenings in the garage during the week, and that is now all rubbed down, ready for its final coat of lacquer. But also in between, I've been doing other bits. So I've been doing the seat. So we'll have a look at the seat. There we go. So that was done last night. The pink was already on it, as you saw. So last night I put the black on and done this pinstripe, which is what we had on the tank. So it was black with a silver pinstripe. But like I say, I've added some on the tank. I'm going to add it on here as well. So I'm going to kind of record a bit of that for you. Right, okay, so the first stage of this is to wet flat it. So I'm going to flat it all over. So 1200 wet and dry. Again, as I've said in previous videos, make sure everything is like spotlessly clean. The area around you, don't be flatting with you know, dirt and grime, because as soon as your paper touches on there, it's going to contaminate it and scratch it all up. So just keep nice and clean around where you're working, and then I'll just flat this over. But anyway, so I'm going to flat this up. You don't really need to know anything else. It's as dull as that, and hopefully we'll come back and it'll all be flatted and ready for some you know, some lining tape and masking tape and whatnot. Right, okie doke. Look, so we are going to put a couple of stickers on now. So we've got that one there, which is probably reading backwards. I have no idea why. Something to do with the camera. Right. Okie dokie. Right. Okay. Right. So we're basically, that would be bad because it's upside down. But yeah, so basically we are going to go slightly diagonal into that top corner and pretty much plonk it where it rests. Where should we go? Let's go about there we go. Well, that's it. That's it. We're going there. That's it. Try and get it on without any bubbles around the side, which that looks okay. There is a little bubble at that end, but I think we'll be all right. Right. Okay, that's one done. Probably speed up the other side. Right, okay, and we've just got this one, look, quickly. Again, backwards about, but that is just one of one. Again, it's just a little bit of fun to basically say that even if I built another Hornet using all the same parts, it's never going to be the same as this one, because literally all the bits and pieces that have been used are all custom. You know, same with the colour and everything. It's just It's just, you know, purely going to be one of one bike. I should really get the tape measure out, shouldn't I? But, like I say, it's handmade. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Let's pop that down there. And that'll be another, just a little nod to say that basically this is the only one. Well, essentially it's the only one in the world. So, yeah, which is pretty cool, really, I think. That's not a bad thing to be able to say, is it? Right, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. Right, I've got lots of others to do on lots of other different panels. Hang on, let me show you quickly. Okay, right, so actually let me just so this was the first kind of one of one design, and it was in the same font as this one, which is here. But it just didn't show, so I thought, you know what, we'll just get a really plain, clear font for the one of one. And it's nice to mix it up as well. Like I say, you know, the bike's a bit of fun. I want some, you know, it's fun colours, some fun kind of little cheeky stickers on it and whatnot. So yeah, that's why we've done that. So yes, again, it's bloody backwards, but that's my little Dust Monkey Creation sticker, which will go on the little side panel like that. Actually, I don't know whether it is backwards, to be honest, but yes, that will go there on both sides. And then we have another Don't Do It Pink sticker, which will go on the bottom of the fairings. So again, just a little bit of a giggle there. And that actually is pretty much it for stickers, I think, unless I decide to add anything else, which I hope I don't, because all these are getting clear coated over, so it'll all be nice. But yeah, so it's like the stickery stage now, so I'll get on with that. So this seems to be taking forever. Again, stickers take ages. Oh dear, I'm not the best sticker applicator in the world, but anyway, here we go. Right, so there is the bottom fairing. So we've got a little line going through here. That's for something else. But that is pretty much where that sticker is going to run. So one down, one to go. Right, everything's masked up now. We've got the seat unit, side fairing, 1 and 2, and we've got our little seat pods, and that's it. And also on the seat You do have some more to do as well. And that little bit there. So, yeah, I'm about 4.5 hours into this now, just with the masking. So I am now going to fire some paint on it, and I'm going to munch on a hot cross bun. Right, so this is the second stage to that white that I've just put on, whether you can see in there. There you go. That is a pearl that goes on top of the white. So not only did I make it hard for myself with all the spraying on stickers and whatnot, I've also got to do a pearl coat over the white. Why do I do it? There we go, folks, look. So that is now, I think, I hope that is the last bit of colour I've got to do on these. Actually, I'm wrong. I've still got to do the fairing. Bugger. But anyway, the seat unit is now ready. So we're going to do this little pinstripe in and that cheeky little bit there. And I've just covered over the #5 so that we don't get the overspray on there. So I'm going to lay the paint on that next. Right, okay, on to the next bit. So this is just a little bit on the bottom of the fairings now. Okay, last colour on the, well, on the whole thing now, hopefully. So that's a pre-clean, just drying there. Just drying on that one as well. I'm not going to waffle, I'm going to get the last colour on there. That is definitely what I need right now. Right, okay. So after another however many hours, we are all ready to go. Side pods, seat, bottom belly pan, don't do it pink, another bottom belly pan, and tank. So you've seen all this before, pretty clear on stuff. I might just time lapse a tiny bit of it, but I shall come back to you when it's all shiny. So yeah, fingers crossed. Woohoo! Now that is finished. Wow, that has been a day and a half. So I'm just really quickly going to go around this and show you because I really want to go home. So there we go, look, we've got a seat unit. Okay, this is literally completely out of the gun. I finished painting it literally a couple of minutes ago. Okay, so there is a few little bits here and there, but nothing that I'm worried about at all. It's very nice and shiny. Okay, so there's the rears, the seat unit and the side pods. We've got the belly pan. Now if you look closely, or if you can catch it in the light, you will see around the lettering and the stripes. I can't see because the camera's above my head. But you might see some sort of mottling all around the letters and stripes. That's basically because you're putting paint on top of paint, and around the lettering and the edges, it's a sharp edge. So almost, it's a step. So where the lacquer runs onto it, you can actually get the lacquer runs over the edge of the sort of step of the paint. It's done it a tiny bit in there, but you can't really see it. But I'm not, again, worried about that because I'm not even sure you'll really see it. Let me see if I can You know, we're hiding nothing. I'm trying to show you all the bits. There you go. Can you see that at the end of at the bottom of the letters? There you go. So you can get sort of slight build up of paint. But I'm actually not really that worried about that. When it's on the bike, that's going to look perfect. It's got a lovely finish, beautiful finish. Yeah, there's actually hardly any dirt really. And the tank, now, at the minute, it's all looking nice. There's a couple of tiny little bits of dirt, but they're actually around the stripe, probably where I tacked it, and it's just caught a little bit of fluff maybe. But again, the phone's not doing it justice. Again, there is a little bit of that sort of runny paint just running over the edge, if I can get it. So along that top stripe, if I get the lights right in the right place, which I'm struggling to do, you might see, there you go. But that's not really too much of a problem. There's a fair bit of paint on there. There's 3 coats of lacquer, so that will all flat back to be perfectly flat. But yeah, I'm very, very, very pleased with all that. The tank's done really, really well for dirt actually. There's hardly anything in it, look. Yeah, it's got a lovely finish. It's almost mirror on the top of the tank. The sides have got a slight mottle because you can't hammer it on the sides like you can on the top. Can you see there? But actually, I'm being really fussy. That is much better than what you would get on a car these days. But there you go. That, ladies and gentle beans, is why good paintwork is expensive. I'm not even going to try and add the hours up on all this. What you've got to remember is everything you see in here has been made from scratch. The seat unit was one of mine, which, you know, essentially it was made from scratch. Side pods, we saw them being made from scratch. Belly pan, the front half was an aftermarket piece, and the rear half completely made of scratch. And the tank, we have got the Honda Hornet fuel filler grafted into it, which just looks like a standard part of it. And we've also got the scallops for the clip-ons. So we've got room for the clip-ons. But yeah, there. Very, very pleased. I'm going to end it right now because I'm starving and you don't want to hear me or see my ugly mug anymore. So yeah, thanks for joining me in this massive, massive mission. Hopefully, I'll see you soon.